Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do a winter Instagram look. Snow globe. So I haven't seen a snow globe in a while, but this was such a cute look. I got inspiration off Instagram, how everyone else does, and honestly such a good idea. It turned out so good basically. And if you want to see how I created this and got my Instagram look, keep on watching. So starting off with my pink honey glue in raspberry flex hold. Okay, so I'm gonna brush up and then down just to coat the hairs and then push it down with my finger. And then just to fill in any sparse areas, I'm gonna be taking my P. Louise pencil in hazelnut latte. And then once you've got your brows kneaded up, we're just going to knead up a little bit more by taking my P. Louise Base Pro in Rumor 2, and I'm just going to basically go around the edges just to neaten them up. Now that we've neatened up the brows and put a base down, we're going to take the Naughty Nude palette by Huda Beauty. Just looks like this. Such a pretty palette. I did do a review on it if you want to check it out. I'll leave it at the end of the video. First I'm going to go in with Juicy, I think. Just this colour here. I'm just going to tap it where I want it. So this eye is going to be like a brownie smoky eye, like an everyday eye look, and then this eye is just gonna be like an Instagram look, but a blue one, because you know it's Christmas coming up soon, so we've got to get those Christmas looks in. And I thought this would be a good idea for people who are like a bit stuck with what to do. It can give them some ideas. I think I'm gonna take this colour and just basically blend that first colour out up to the brow of it. I think I'm gonna go in with the colour Naughty. Pop that in the outer part of my eye. And then I'm gonna get that Juicy colour again, the first colour I used, and blend that dark colour out. I'm also just going to fill in this middle bit just to lighten it up in this inner corner and bringing it out. So I'm going to be taking my Sandwich Stage palettes. It's literally got all colours of blue in here, so I'm just going to stick with these. And I'm going to take this palette. So I'm going to start off with the darkest blue they have, which is Delicious. Just this one. So I'm going to put this on the outer corner. So I'm just building the colour up. And now I'm going to be taking this palette, which has the light blue called Flavour. Just going to buff that dark blue out with this colour. And then I'm going to just get a clean brush and sort of blend this edge out. Now we've got it all blended out and all pretty, we're going to start doing a half cut crease and then put some white eyeshadow down. We're going to start just above the inner corner, so like there. It's okay if it turns it a little bit blue because we're going to be putting a little bit of blue eyeshadow on it as well. Okay, for the white I'm going to be taking my Chromatic palette by Jeffree Star and taking, I think it's Death Blow, this white here. I'm just going to put this in the inner corner. gonna fade it out with the light blue. And then I'm gonna be going in with Indulge, just this middle one. We're just taking that dark blue and try and blend that in. And now we're going to go in with my Jeffree Star liquid lip in Drug Lord. It's just the white, and I'm just going to outline that cut crease a little. I wanted to put some silver there and I don't have a silver liner, so I'm just going to use some silver eyeshadow, well, grey silver, and just stick it to it. It should be left with something like this. You can sort of see the silver line. I should have done it before I did the colours on the cut crease, but it still worked out fine. And then we're going to take that dark blue and starting from this inner corner, I'm going to draw a little triangle shape so it reaches like this blue colour, like that. Now we can move on to face, and then we're going to draw this little snow globe on top. So I'm just going to wipe away any excess under my eyes. For primer, I'm going to be taking the Estee Lauder the Illuminator primer. You can definitely see a little bit of a glow. And then for foundation, I'm going to be taking my Double Wear Estee Lauder in 2CO. I'm using this because it's like cement on your face, so if you were to draw over it, it won't budge. For concealer, I'm going to be taking my Cover FX in July 1. Yeah. I'm going to take my RCMA No Colour Powder. Now for bronzer, I'm going to be taking my Benefit Cheek Stars palette, and I'm going to be taking my Hoola. So I'm just going to contour my cheekbones, my forehead, my jawline, just around here, and my neck to blend it in, and then just like lightly around my nose. So I'm not going to do the cheek contour on this side because that is where the snow globes go in, and you don't want it to look dark and warm, you want it to look quite cold, you know what I mean? And then I'm just going to put blush on this cheek using my Milani Berry Amore. Just looks like this. Taking this over highlighter. This is my babe, okay? You need to try it if you haven't. If you haven't even tried over highlighters, what are you doing? But this is what it looks like. Absolutely love this colour. It's called Rodeo Drive. I'm just going to pop some on our nose. So now I'm just going to finish off the eyes by doing the under eyes and like mascara and lashes. Yeah. Where's my brush? Is gone. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with the Juicy colour and just pop that underneath my eye. I'm going to take that light blue and pop that under this eye. And then we're going to get a bit of that white again. And just bring that down here. And then we're going to get my mascara from Pat McGrath, the Dark Star Mascara. Now I'm going to be putting on my Be Perfect and Stacey Marie's collab eyelashes. Okay, so this is the bit where we can now draw our snow globe. Who's excited? Me. So obviously you could have skipped that whole bit because that bit was just like prep for the snow globe, but now we're gonna do it. And yeah, I hope this video isn't too long. So I'm gonna take my brow pencil and just start tracing out where I want the snow globe to go. Here. Like and now we're gonna go in with our Jeffree Star liquid lip in Drug Lord again, and we're gonna draw around that circle. So I would say try to do it inside the brown line, because you want a brown line around it anyway, just so it looks a little bit 3D, so it saves you a bit of time. I thought I'd literally mess up on the first bit because I'm so bad at drawing circles, but this looks not too shabby. I'm gonna start like fading in this white line just a little bit. So you can either do this with eyeshadow or just carry on with the liquid lip. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with white eyeshadow from the Cremated palette and just sort of go around the eye like this. Okay, once you go like this, then you can start doing like little dots, like snow. Just trying to add a little bit more swoosh, like, you know, when you shake it and it just goes around a little. But like a little twinkle. Like it's shining. Now we're gonna do some snowflakes. I'm gonna try get as neat as possible, but I don't know if I can. Right. So I want to draw one like, I shouldn't have put my eyelashes on, to be honest, but okay, so you've got something like that, and then you're just going to draw like sort of like little branches off it. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that, or else I will probably ruin it if I carry on. But I just want to do a baby one, just like next to it. Now we can move on to drawing the actual little stand that goes with. So I'm going to use these two from P. Louise. They're the coloured bases. This one's a Summer Blues and this one's a Touch of Frost. So I'm going to take the darker blue and just carve out the stand. So I just left a little gap between the ball and the stand because we're going to do a little darker blue there. And then we're going to take that lighter blue, Touch of Frost, and just pop this in the middle. Just give it a little bit of highlight. Now I'm going to go in with this crisp finish paint from P. Louise called Sully AF. Okay, so I've just done two lines, but like separated, and then I've just gone around the whole thing with the paint. I'm going to use some eyeshadow just to like get some highlight and some shadows on it. So I'm going to use that dark blue that I used on my eye and just going in here, like right next to the ball. And then we're going to go with it in the bottom. And we're going to bring it up onto here, just give it a bit of shadow. Just going to neaten this line up a little bit with whatever excess you have from the concealer. So I'm going to take either this dark grey, which is Wednesday, and Life Insurance, just to give it a little bit of shadow. Actually, I think I'm going to go in with the black. In that light grey, Life Insurance, I'm just going over this just so it blends a bit better. The juicy colour again, actually, no, we're going to take the colour Rough and blend that just on the outskirts of that grey. So we're going to take the colour Rough again and just going round. Take a little bit of that grey just to darken it up a bit. I'm taking the light grey. So I'm going to take that liquid lip again, round that dark blue. Okay, and then I'm going to draw the Instagram sign. For lips, I'm going to outline my lips with this Morphe lip crayon in ASAP. It's quite a berry colour. And then taking the P. Louise lipstick in Take Off, just a really light pink again. I'm going to put this in the middle. And then just using my finger to blend it in. So you can leave it like this, but plain, but you can also go in with some like glitter or some pigment. I think I'm actually going to go in with a bit of both. I'm going to go in with the pigment first, taking my finger because it is still a little bit wet, and just sort of pop that on in this little corner here. Maybe just swish some around in here. And go put some Diamantes in the middle of those little, I keep forgetting what they're called. You know what I mean. I'm actually awful at remembering things. Oh my god, hold on one more second. Look. And that is my look complete. Thank you if you watched all of it because it did take a while to get to just the snow globe. But you know, progress, process, all that malarkey, you know, you've always got to prep before you can get the finished look, you know. So yeah, let me know what you think. I really think it turned out cool. I wonder what it looks like on camera, to be honest, but please hit the subscribe and thumbs up button. It'd really help me out and you won't miss out on tutorials like this and even reviews. And check out my Instagram and TikTok because I do more looks on there, give you a little bit of inspiration for your any like Christmas looks or just in general. But yeah, thanks for watching, beauts. Bye.